Welcome to Cult Fiction. We have our much anticipated best and worst of 2025 episode today. We're going to smash this. I asked if anybody wanted to go first. Nobody said anything, so I'll go ahead and go first. We're going to go. We're going to do worst first, and then we're going to do best last. But before we start, Alex is on trivia duty today, so we're going to see what he's got to say. Go for it, Alex.
Oh,
Uh, First clue, I'm going to go with, let's say, storms.
Storms.
And you can
right.
text me or Discord, whatever you want, whatever's easiest.
Okay.
Hmm.
I will.
All right. I will text you. Text you right now.
I mean, I have a guess, but whatever.
Twisters.
Part two?
Twisters was pretty good, actually. I didn't mind
Wait,
Twisters.
dude, it was like realistically surprisingly good. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
Better than it
Okay.
should be.
So I'm sure that was incorrect. Let's do worst of 2025. I will start off, and I'm starting off with a movie I haven't even seen, but I have to declare it the worst because it should have been so much better than it was, and that is Snow White. Right?
Yeah.
Snow White was a shit show.
You
Didn't even watch it. I didn't even watch it, and I know
watched
that it's a
it?
shit
Okay.
show.
You
I've seen
watched
clips out of it. It was a shit show. But as far as stuff that I've actually seen this year that I think I would count as the worst, and they weren't even. I'm going to give a movie and a show, and it's not that they were terrible. It's that they had potential and they really screwed up. The movie that I would say fits the bill on that is The Electric State. I feel like that movie
No.
should have been great. It had great people in it. It had a huge budget.
I forgot that was this year.
Yeah, I
Jesus.
know, right? It had all kinds of stuff that you could have done with it. I was excited going into it. I was, it like all the talent involved, and it just was this, you know, just this blah scoop of vanilla that wasn't even very good, melted vanilla. So I'm gonna give the worst award to The Electric State. As far as a show is concerned, there was a show that was on Apple. Again, great potential. First episode, very cool, and then it just rapidly descended into stupidity, and that was called Last Frontier. I don't know if you guys watched any of that, but basically, really interesting concept. This prison plane goes down in Alaska, uh,
Mm.
right? And
Okay.
so you've got this marshal in this kind of secluded place where he has to go and round up all these convicts. Um, and beautiful scenery, like a beautiful countryside, interesting dichotomy. The culture of this small town in Alaska is very different than anything you've probably encountered before. But it just got so stupid so fast. I was so bummed out that I'm gonna have to give that worst show of 2025. And that's my picks. Shall we go to Bueller for your worst, sir? What do you think?
Well, maybe another clue from
Oh yeah,
Alex.
yeah. Let's get a clue from Alex. We got storms is the first
Storms.
clue.
Second clue is raining cats and dogs.
What?
That seems to go well with storms. I'm sensing a theme.
Did you see my guess, Alex?
Raining cats and dogs. Okay.
Yeah, nobody's got it yet.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. No idea. No idea.
You want me to tell you
that.
you want me to tell you what the guesses are?
Sure. Throw them out.
You got Pitch Black, Twister, and Twisters, and Day After Tomorrow.
The classic Day After Tomorrow. No idea. Okay, going to Bueller. Worst of 2025. Hit it, sir.
So you kind of reminded me of a show that I started watching and then turned off because I was like, this is not good.
Right.
It's called Untamed with Eric Bana.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, that, you know what? That's very much
Wow,
like
yeah.
Last Frontier because it had so much potential
And sucked.
and it sucked. It
Yeah.
sucked.
I
Right,
forgot.
right.
It sucked so bad I forgot about it until you brought that
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Turned it off. I got 2.5 episodes in and was like, this is fucking garbage.
Man, I
Don't
hate to see that because I love Eric Bana, right?
Yeah, I like
exactly.
Eric Bana. No.
Yeah, so that was kind of disappointing. Another worst show. I watched the fuck out of this show. I fuck with this show day in, day out, but it's not good. Is Tulsa King. Jesus Christ. This show is fucking garbage, dude. But I won't put it
But
down.
you watch it.
Yeah.
How
I
can you
mean,
say it's
fuck, what
bad?
were we like 4 seasons in? It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. But I will keep watching this show. This is like the Fast and Furious of a TV show, man. It's just
Wow.
bad. It's so bad, but I can't wait to see what happens to it. I think your show creator Taylor whatever his last name is
Sheridan, is it a Taylor Sheridan show?
Taylor Sheridan has just figured out like you have to have one really shit character that everybody hates, and they'll forget about how much the show sucks. Uh, because they did that in this show. They've done it with other shows too. But like, goddamn, dude, this show is fucking horrendous, and
Mm.
I will not stop watching this train wreck. Uh, but like I said, when we were talking about this, I looked up some stuff that was like the best and worst of 2025. And as far as shows go, um, Zero Day was on there,
Mm.
and Terminal List Dark Wolf was on there.
Mm.
Say, like, I didn't hate either one of those. I actually kind of like, I powered through Zero Day. I thought the ending was kind of anticlimactic, but as a whole, I thought the show was okay.
Mm.
And Dark Wolf, I thought was a good prequel to Terminal List. Uh,
Mm.
I wouldn't say they were the best by any means, but saying they're the worst of 2025 kind of like, I don't know, made me feel a little sad about my taste in shows.
I get you. I
Yeah.
get you. Uh,
Movies, Jurassic World Rebirth was like two different storylines intersecting that never made any sense at all, ever in the entire movie. And plus, Jurassic Park, I should say, has gotten so far away from its original premise. We're just creating all these kaijus now.
yeah, it's not even
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not what it was supposed to be.
it's not even anything
just
anymore.
Dinotopia.
Yeah,
Right.
Dinotopia was just
Dino porn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. A movie that I turned off recently and I still haven't finished, but I'm going to put it on my worst list is Flight Risk with Mark Wahlberg. Now,
Mm.
I will watch Mark Wahlberg movies all day just cause.
Right.
Flight Risk fucking sucks. Flight Risk is fucking terrible, dude. It is so bad. And then another one that I agreed with on worst movies, Eric and I brought this up very recently, is Nobody 2. It sucked. It was
Oh, really? I haven't seen that
I
yet.
never saw it, but yeah, it's not good.
Oh,
it
I
sucked.
like Nobody so much, though.
yeah, the
Nobody
first one
was
was
so
good.
good, and
It's not even
nobody.
close to the same.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
nobody.
too bad.
That's a
That's too
bummer.
bad.
That's heartbreaking.
All right, you've broken my heart. You've broken my heart enough. Let's go to Eric and hear what his worst of 2025 are. Or
Another
wait,
clue?
let's do a clue. Let's do a clue.
What
So
do
we
we
got
have?
we got storms, raining cats and dogs. What is?
And Cracker Jack Dynamite.
Oh, damn. I know what that is.
That's
I can't place it. Damn. Oh, that's a good clue. That's a good clue. All right, I'm gonna have to let that marinate. I may have a guess here in a little bit, but let's go to Eric and see what he said. Worst of 2025, sir.
Okay. Worst of 2025. I have the first three episodes of Ironheart. Um, the second three
They were
weren't
bad.
that. I mean, they were better,
Yeah,
but
they were
the
better.
first three were just
Trash.
it. You want to talk about uh, what's it called? Dinosaur porn. This was this was diversity porn,
Mm-mm.
and once they got away from that, the story was so much better. Ironheart, uh, like when you actually got into the characters that people cared about, like Ironheart and the Hood, it was just so much better. The first part was literally like a clown car of identities that they were just throwing out there, and it just hurt. It just made no.
Right.
It just made the story stupid.
Right.
and
When
I
you
didn't care about
boiled
any
it
of them.
down to Ironheart in the Hood, like
Right.
I really like Anthony Ramos. I think he does a
Yeah,
really,
right.
really good job.
Right. I think Anthony Ramos is amazing. And then Ironheart, I'm fine with that character. And so when it was about her and him, I was invested for the last three episodes. The first three episodes was just, I don't know. It was just convoluted and dumb,
Mm,
but whatever. Um, I'm gonna go with Snow White also.
mm.
Pretty dumb.
Did you
I'm
see
gonna go
it?
with no, because why?
Yeah, I
Right?
know.
Um,
It's
I'm
a
gonna go with
shame.
Witcher season four.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. Didn't
Yeah.
watch that either, because why?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
Like you
Wouldn't it
kick
be
you
fucking
basically had
hilarious though if like all of us watched Snow White and we're like, oh, that was
no,
That
there's
was
zero
great.
chance. There's zero chance it's good.
Yeah.
Um, Witcher season four, you basically let Henry Cavill go because he wanted to stay true to the source material and you wanted to tell your own like fuck you. Fuck you.
Yep.
I'm so sick of these assholes taking IPs and going, you know what, the story I want to tell. How about you tell that story then in like an original IP? Have
Mm,
some nuts, you know? 'Cause, and again, it wasn't on here because I can't remember if it was 2025, but Damsel, right?
right. Right. That was last year.
Damsel wasn't the greatest movie ever. I enjoyed it, but you know what? The balls, Damsel had the balls to
Right.
be like, this is my idea. This is my movie.
I would have
Mhm.
enjoyed that movie less if they had called it like Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? It's
Exactly.
like
Like,
that's
dude, Damsel could have easily been Willow 2.
right.
Easily. They could have had Willow hanging out with the stepmom and all that shit. You know what I mean? And then like Willow and the stepmom go on a little adventure to help, her while she's battling. Could have easily done that. And then that show would have been for nobody.
Right.
Nobody. And so what Damsel did, in my opinion, is what more shows should do, which is like what do the kids say? Stand on business and
Right.
go, this is the show I'm trying to make. Stop using other people's IPs to tell a story you want to tell. Fuck you. So, uh, Jurassic Park Rebirth shit,
Mm,
like, oh, this guy wants to find, a cure for cardiac arrest, and to do it, he has to get a blood sample from the largest dinosaurs, and one has to be from the air, the sea, and land. It's like that. What is this? Like a 1991 NES role-playing game? Like that's what it seemed like. It was like this is a quest from like 1991,
Monster
Dragon
Hunter.
Warrior,
Yeah, like Monster Hunter
and he has a Dragon
prequel.
Warrior or something. You know what I mean? Like just dumb from the jump, dumb.
Mm,
And then this last one, even though obviously I really enjoyed Stranger Things 5, just a pet peeve of mine. I'm tired of giant shit moving slowly. I'm just tired of that trope. It's so bothersome to me that this idea that just because something is large, it has to move like this. And I'm like, if an ant is running, ooh, look how fast I was. I got in front of the ant. It can't go anywhere, but somehow, and it's a trope because basically what they're saying is like, if that mind flare could run 500, what would be 500 miles an hour to us, but like 25 miles an hour to him, good luck, right?
mm.
Good luck beating the mind flare that can move at 500 miles an hour, you know, relative to us. But it's like then come up with another fucking thing. I'm
Mm.
tired. I'm tired. Like do better writing. Come up with a better scenario.
Yeah, it seems like the issue you have is writing. Like what you
Yeah,
really hate is bad writing.
yeah. And the thing is 2025 has a plethora of it.
Yeah.
A
Well, yeah.
plethora of it. So I'll just leave those. I'll just leave it at those.
Okay. All right. We got Alex coming up, but you want to do your fourth clue there,
Well,
Alex?
I mean, close it by time three. Okay, because now I think now people will start getting it. That could be vague, but I don't know. It's How many are we going to do? 4 or 5?
No, nobody got it
Usually
yet,
5.
It's up
Alex?
to
Nobody
you.
got it?
So let's just do. This really pisses me off to no end.
Okay.
This really pisses me off to no end.
And nobody got it yet, Alex?
Negative.
That is the longest clue we've had.
This really pisses me off to know.
Wow. I feel like I should know what this is.
I don't know.
Cracker Jack timing, I know I've heard that. I know I've heard that. Okay, storms, raining cats and dogs, Cracker Jack timing. This really pisses me off to no end. I am thoroughly stumped. Thoroughly stumped. And I feel disappointed with myself being so stumped. Oh,
Is it Alex's turn?
it
Like,
is Alex's turn.
My
All right,
turn?
Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, so negatives, that's like, you know what? Like, I've actually really avoided a lot of bad stuff this year. Like, I've been lucky that, I really haven't been super disappointed. If something looked bad, I didn't really watch it. Or if I thought it wasn't going to be good, I didn't watch it. So that's why I haven't seen, Snow White, blah, blah, blah. But like Joe reminded me about Untamed, and yeah, that was like, man, that was garbage. Like,
It
especially because
was.
I watched the whole thing. Like,
Yeah.
because it was like a good setting. Sam Neill was in it. I love Sam Neill,
Mhm.
But yeah, and I watched it to the end, and the ending was even stupider than
Yeah.
everything that came before it. So it was just a huge, huge, huge disappointment all around. And I also did pick like Jubal Electric State simply because, I mean, you have this much money and this much talent, and coming from the Russo brothers, after they came off of Avengers, and then they did Gray Man, which I actually thought was entertaining
I
enough.
liked Gray
Gray
Man.
Man.
Yeah.
I like
But then, man, they dropped the ball with Electric State bad, and
They
so
did.
it's not a coincidence. I think that their next movie is, the next Avengers movie, because
Right.
right. They need a
man,
hit too. Also, they
yeah,
did.
Gotta
Didn't
go
they do
back to that well.
Extraction and Extraction 2?
Did they do
I
Extraction?
think they probably produced it or something. Yeah, I don't think they
Oh, okay.
directed it.
Okay.
I liked
But
both of them.
my other worst
I
movie,
like those movies too.
my other worst movie is Captain America: Brave New World, because it really shows that we are really far beyond the peak now of when like MCU was pumping out like great movie time after time. This was just like a
Yeah.
jumbled mess of a movie that like had all these. It didn't know what to do with itself, and it's like I remember reading that it had all these reshoots and stuff, and it just showed there was just nothing. It just tried to do all these things, and it had no cohesive vision of what it wanted to be. It just tried to do so many different things, and it did none of them well.
Mm.
And I think it's probably, I mean, offhand, I can't think of a worse MCU movie. There probably is one. But I don't know. Eric, what would you think is the worst MCU movie?
The
Marvels.
one with Namor.
I would say the Marvels.
Oh, Black Panther 2 and Marvels are my bottom.
Yeah,
of the
they're like in a
Yeah.
race for it.
Yeah.
Race to the
But
bottom.
I don't know if, I don't know if this is that bad, but man, it's just a huge disappointment. And I just think that overall, it's just really, the MCU is the peak for a while, and now it's just kind of like,
Mm.
if that's what the quality of what they're putting out, or if that's just not good.
I gotta
I
give.
agree.
I'll give a bye to Black Panther 2 because Chadwick Boseman, like,
Yeah.
it's really difficult to work around. It really,
Sure.
really is.
Also, it's tough because the first Black Panther was considerably better than like Captain Marvel itself was mid, right?
Right.
So then the Marvels comes out and it's bad, and you're kind of like, well, okay.
I knew it was going to be
But
bad. Yeah.
Black Panther was really good,
Right.
and then Black Panther 2 comes out, and you're like, oh shit, that's meteoric. That drop is meteoric.
Straight to the bottom. You know
Right.
what? Are you done, Alex? Is that the
Yeah.
end of your list? So there's one more I just thought of. You guys may not have seen this. Alex and I have seen it. Again, lack of fulfilled potential. House of Dynamite. Catherine Bigelow's new one.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
That was bad. It was bad. And the trouble with it is it was so well done. It's like the most perfectly crafted piece of shit you've ever seen. It's just like beautiful shit.
I think that we should also give a shout out to the actual worst movie of 2025, which is Ice Cube's War of the Worlds.
Yeah.
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 And
I was gonna say, like, because I
like,
didn't
let's be
see
honest,
Snow
like
White.
none of us saw it, but it is
Yeah.
actually
I saw
probably the
I
worst
saw a
movie of
couple
2025.
Like,
I saw a
War of
couple
the Worlds
clips
I
from
might
it.
watch though sometime. I could see myself watching that for a laugh.
Yeah.
Snow
Yes.
White I wouldn't even
Like
watch.
Mystery Science Theater
But War of the
3000
Right,
or
Worlds,
right.
something. Yeah.
couple of beers, and like I can, yeah, I could see that happening.
You know what? I have to rebuke a little bit on House of Dynamite. I actually thought it was very creative the way it was shot, the way it was filmed, the way
Mm.
all the stories were laid out. Um, I will tell you the ending of, I forgot about this movie, but I will tell you the ending of it was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
There
I
was
mean,
no ending.
We built up,
it ended and I was just like, what?
yeah, we built up to that. Okay.
Right. We built up to
Uh,
credits.
But I was going to say this too, before we were done. Like Alex brought up the third act curse a long time ago, and that's all I've been able to focus on in so many of
Mhm.
these movies that we
Mhm.
watch and talk about now. And man, I thought Stephen King was like really bad about being able to wrap up his stories, but it just seems like this is a very common thing with anybody, with directors, with writers, with so many people, because
Yeah.
we're seeing these movies like House of Dynamite. I really thought was laying some really, really good groundwork until the
Yeah.
and I was like, "Ugh, okay, fuck, man.
Right.
I spent this much time watching this movie and that's what I get.
Awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful,
So
awful ending. Awful ending, but the groundwork was there. The
Yeah.
groundwork was something really
And
cool.
Yeah.
that's the thing that makes for me is a bad movie is unfulfilled potential. It's like you had all of the advantages and you shit the bed, you know. So anyway, all right, let's do a clue from Alex, and then we're gonna get into the best so we can purge this
also,
awfulness from our system.
are you seeing the guesses?
Guest list.
No, the guesses.
Oh, I am not seeing the guesses. Is there
Joe
Alex's?
cheated. You cheated, Joe.
I fully cheated. I
Oh, he did. Okay.
fully cheated.
Okay, so Eric and Joe both got it, but Joe cheated.
Damn it. You got it, Eric? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I get throw
You
me
know what it was?
Once,
Uh,
I'm
once
not
I
gonna
fucking
say it yet, but it was Jubal saying crackerjack timing like
Mm,
6 times.
right.
yeah, and
So
once
it's
once I
on the
cheated,
cusp of his.
I
It's like on the
know
tip of his
I know
tongue.
I should know it. I know I should know it. So give
Yes.
me Alex, give me one last clue, and if I can't get it, then we can go ahead and just
I mean,
throw
I
it.
got one last clue, but this is, you're totally gonna get this one now. All right, it's all on the reflexes.
Is this a movie?
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they're
all
all
on the
movies always.
reflexes.
Wait, is this Tombstone?
No.
Oh, but
It's all in the
you
reflex.
got
I've never
I
been
just
so
got what Bueller
disappointed in
meant.
you, bro.
you got
I just
I'm
got what
something
Bueller
there.
meant.
I'm disappointed in me.
I had another
You
word
are
somewhere.
gonna kick yourself in your own dick.
Okay.
What's
I do
yeah,
that every time I walk. Uh, all right.
you know,
I give up. I give up. I give up.
six demon bag.
Oh, it's Big Trouble in Little China. Wait a second. Are you? Oh, it is.
Yes, I know,
Okay.
right?
All right.
Because you
All
kept
right.
saying crackerjack timing. I was
Damn
like,
it.
crackerjack timing, crackerjack.
Damn it.
I know
Okay.
that. I know
All
that.
right. All right. All right.
So
Well
like,
done.
so I got it,
Stone.
but from like an assist from Jubal, from him saying it out loud
Right.
like multiple times.
Right. Okay.
So
All right.
you saying
Storm.
Tombstone, like those synapses were they were
Right.
firing,
Yeah,
dude.
that's funny because they're both Kurt Russell.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Damn. Damn.
So,
Damn.
like, yeah, you knew it subconsciously. You were connecting it.
Big Trouble in Little China is one of my favorite movies too.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
That's
though.
why when he said it's all in the reflexes and you
Yeah.
didn't get it, I was like, oh, what?
Okay.
That's almost like me with Kindergarten Cop, and he was like, the clue is it's not a tumor.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm not sure. What is it?
Stop it.
Stop it.
Boys
First
have a
clue.
penis
Stop
and
it.
girls have a vagina.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. That was a good one, Alex. Alex consistently gives us good ones. So, all right, let's do the best. We're doing the best. All right. So I'm going to start. with my list. Number one is Sinners. So
That's a good
I
one.
No.
I really really enjoyed Sinners for a couple of reasons. First, it was just really really well done.
Yeah.
Second, Michael B. Jordan, I think, is one of the most underrated actors around. I think he is great in this movie. He plays, two different parts, and he's great in everything that he does. Like he's just really good. I hope he at least gets like nominated for.
Hey, if you think about it, he plays three different parts.
Okay, all right, yeah, three
If
different
you really
parts.
think about it.
Right. So no spoilers, but
Yeah.
if you haven't seen Sinners yet, definitely watch it. Also, the music in Sinners was
Mm.
fantastic. And the cinematography was fantastic. That whole scene when the kid's playing his song, right? The whole
Yeah.
thing's happening.
Cinematography is what really sold me on Sinners, honestly.
Yeah, it was so well done. So I absolutely that was probably my favorite thing of 2025.
Can I
Yeah.
just say the one thing I hated
Yeah.
about Sinners that I just didn't like, I didn't feel like it fit in, was the whole retribution scene at the end. I felt like it was kind of pigeonholed in there, and I was like, okay,
I
when
yeah, I get it. There's some kind of closure there.
Yeah.
It's, like I don't want to get too much into it, but there's a little bit of closure there. There's like this is what happened, there's kind of like the big reveal at the end. I
Yeah, and
get it.
that's
You have to
it's
do
You're
part
that.
of the
talking about the
reveal.
very
Yeah.
last scene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
not the very last scene when they show up at the bar, but like the battle that takes place outside of the barn. Like
Oh,
I,
okay.
I felt like that was like I didn't really feel like this movie needed this. I felt like this movie was very complete without this, and it felt weird to me.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was well done.
Yeah.
You needed that
Plus, it's got
confrontation,
Delroy Lindo.
right?
Delroy Lindo.
There are
Yeah.
Delroy Lindo is in no bad movies. This is
Uh,
That's
uh,
the
fact.
position that Alex. That's a fact. Alex and I have long agreed on that. So
True,
I
because
will.
I'll watch the core right now.
Yeah, right now,
Right now.
yeah.
unobtainium.
Right now.
So I will say number two for the year. My favorite thing was Frankenstein.
Oh God, I forgot about that one.
Really,
Yeah.
really liked Frankenstein a
Yeah.
lot. Guillermo del Toro is one of the best actors working today. I thought it
Directors.
was. I'm sorry, of directors. I thought it was close enough and faithful enough to the source material that you really got a sense of Mary Shelley, what she was trying to say, but it changed a couple of things up. I thought it was really well done. I'm going to give an honorable mention to a movie that Alex actually introduced me to, which is called Life of Chuck. And the interesting thing about this movie, Life of Chuck, is that if you look it up online, it shows up on people's best and worst lists.
Mm.
It's one of
Mhm.
those movies, just like half the people out there loved it, half the people out there hated it. And I get that because if you ever watch it, the first half an hour is really disconcerting. Like until you figure out what's going on, it's confusing and weird. And then it starts to kind of make sense as the movie goes on. But I thought it was great storytelling. I thought Tom, what's his name? Higglestrom,
Hiddleston.
Hiddleston, yeah.
Higgleston. He was fantastic. And then the kid that plays a younger him was also fantastic. Man, that was just a great movie. So those are my picks. Top three: Sinners, Frankenstein, Life of Chuck.
Okay.
Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah, man. Sinners was on mine as well. Loved it. I would watch it anytime.
Hmm.
I just watched Final Reckoning. I mean, it's a big blockbuster. Like, sure, it's going to be a good, fun movie.
Mm,
Biggest movies of the year. But I thought it was a nice closure to the Mission Impossible saga. Uh,
sure.
Weapons, top of my list,
Mm.
Mm.
question. Mickey 17. Alex and I talked about that. So fucking ridiculous and just so fun. So it was like, you want original storylines, you want original ideas put to the screen, and this was one of them. I know it's based on a book, but goddamn,
So I almost put that on my worst list.
really?
Yeah, like I didn't
Mm.
finish it. I shut it off halfway through. Is it worth
Oh,
finishing?
I did. No, it's not. Just leave it where it's at. Leave it where it's at. But the whole idea of it was just fun, man. It was a fun watch.
All right, all right.
I enjoyed the originality of it. Something completely different than what we're used to seeing. And I mean, we've been living in the MCU for the last 20 years. So it's nice.
Right, right.
Uh, My wife and I watched Roofman recently.
How was that?
Okay.
Was it good?
Yeah, man. It was a lot of fun. It was good. It was fine. There was nothing too crazy, nothing over the top, nothing like it wasn't out of control special effects or anything like that. It was just a fun story. It was pretty grounded, I think. It was based on a true story, and they kept it. They obviously added some details and changed some things, but it was still pretty grounded, very enjoyable. One thing I want to bring up that I haven't seen yet, but was one of the top movies of last year that I'm going to watch this weekend is Him from Jordan Peele.
Hmm.
I don't
Oh
know if
yeah,
you've
I never
seen
saw
it.
it. Yeah.
I want to see that. I'm just bringing it up because it was at the top of the list, and I can't wait to watch that movie. As far as TV shows go, Task, Mark Ruffalo, I thought it was a great
Uh,
show.
That was good. That was good.
Obviously,
Okay, good.
Daredevil.
Because I want to. I think I'm going to see that too. I want to watch
Yeah,
that.
it was good.
yeah.
Task, yeah, it was really enjoyable. Daredevil Born Again, I think we're all going to agree on that. Tire season two. Season
Ooh, good
one was
one.
kind of like getting its feet.
Right. And
Season
it's dick
two,
jokes. It's whatever, you know.
but it's fun, man.
Yeah, it's just fun.
If you got 23 minutes to kill,
Right.
watch an episode. Good shit. Welcome to Derry. We can all agree on that. I'm a big fan of Letterkenny, so Shoresy. They had a new season this year. And
Uh,
then another Taylor Sheridan one, Landman. Again, not good,
I
but
haven't
fucking
seen
good.
I haven't seen Landman. But I keep hearing good things about it.
It's great. It's not like Tulsa King, which is fucking terrible but fun to watch. Uh, Landman is really good and also bad at the same time.
Fair
It,
enough.
yeah, it basically has a subplot that's terrible. Like, it's like, and whenever he's landmanning, it's awesome. But whenever he's dealing with like his ex-wife or his kid,
Right,
it's
right,
sitcom bullshit.
Horrendous.
right. I
Horrendous.
gotcha. I
Like I
gotcha.
said, Taylor Sheridan has figured out like you got to have a character to hate so you don't focus on the plot holes. And so he's giving you two of those. There's two characters to absolutely hate in Landman.
Fair enough.
Well, I can't think of a character that I hate in Linus.
yeah, but Linus is a good show.
Linus is a good show.
Oh, true,
Yeah,
true.
I
But
see.
I
Yeah.
think he came up onto this formula fairly recently where if there's somebody really bad to detract you from plot holes, you're going to focus on that instead of plot holes.
All right.
Maybe
Food for thought.
I'll keep an eye open now when I'm
Yeah.
watching. Maybe I'll see the inside next time when I see it.
All right, Eric, what do you got?
Okay, so I enjoyed the end of Stranger Things. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Wednesday. I enjoyed the second season of
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Second season
I
Wednesday was
still
really
haven't
good.
seen that at all.
That's great, dude. I love that show.
Yeah,
I keep
yeah,
hearing
it's a good
it's good.
show.
I don't know why I don't get around to it.
I have to give credit to Fantastic Four because I was such a hater like before it came out. So that's more of like a um I
Mea
gave it
culpa.
an F and before it even came out and it was like a B minus and
Mhm.
so that's a very large gap between what I thought it was going to be and then what it ended up being. Um a movie I'm not sure a lot of people saw Last Breath with Woody Harrelson and
Oh yeah, yeah. The
Shang-Chi.
underwater one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but that was the true story about the diver, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
It was
well
quick. It's like
done.
93 minutes.
Oh,
So,
So,
shit, I wanted to see
Hmm.
that.
yeah, that was, you know what the problem that I had with that movie was I read about the story, like I knew the story.
mhm.
And so I didn't feel the suspense. You know what I mean? Because I knew how it was going to end. But it was super well done. It
Yeah.
was super
Yeah.
well done. Yeah,
That's
Last
fine.
Breath, for sure.
Um, and then I'll say this. So the opposite of Witcher season 4 and Snow White is again might not be my cup of tea, but the Minecraft movie because it gave the people who love that IP what they wanted to see.
Hmm,
So
interesting.
very much in the same breath as what Barbie did and what Super Mario Brothers did. It's like if you're
Hmm.
gonna take some of these big IPs, don't do your shit. Do the
Right,
stuff those people want to see.
right.
And so I feel like even though I've never played Minecraft, it's not my thing. I thought the movie was fun, but there was a lot of stuff in there for people who love Minecraft.
Mm,
And it made $1 billion in
right.
the same way that Barbie made $1.5 billion, and Super Mario Brothers made 1.3 billion. It's weird, right? You give consumers what they want and what they expect, and you get $1 billion. Whoa!
Eric is
Yay!
talking directly to the writers right
Yeah,
now.
isn't that weird? You got $1 billion for doing that. Stupid asses. And then I'll say this as far as like I think Jubal mentioned a show that could be on at any given moment somebody's best list and somebody's worst list, and I don't even know where I'm putting it. It's The Chair Company.
Hmm.
I have no clue what to make of that show, even yet after the first season is over.
Wow.
What I do know is some people are absolutely going to love that show, and some people are going to absolutely hate that show.
Yes. Like
You
all
know,
I can say is I watched it, and all I can say is I laughed continuously through it. Right? But I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure, like, yeah, I
that's
mean,
high praise.
me and Eric both agree though that if you watch it, Jubal, you will hate
Jubal will hate it.
it.
I will hate it. Joe will love it.
You know what? Speaking of Tim Robinson, he had a movie with Paul Rudd. What was it called? Like uh,
Like Best Friends or something like that.
Best
I
Friends.
never saw
Yeah.
that.
I watched
My
that on.
son really wants to see it, like real bad. My son is somehow a huge Tim Robinson fan.
Hmm.
Dude,
So
I watched that on a flight coming home from Oklahoma, and like it was. I mean, I watched it.
right.
I can say that I watched it, but I was like, I think the entire time my skin was crawling. I was like, oh God, man,
That's how
what?
I felt with the chair company a lot of times.
Yeah,
With the chair company, I was just like, "Oh, bro, what are you doing?"
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Well,
because
that's how Best Friends is, dude. Like, why am I still watching this?
yeah, it's
Awesome.
like because like I remember watching the Share Company, and it's like it's just so random and surreal that it's like
Yeah,
I'm laughing, but it's like I can't quite tell you why.
right,
It's fine.
right.
Yeah, and I
Sometimes
think
you might be
the
laughing out of discomfort.
yeah, the closest analogy that I can think of is it's gonna seem like I'm praising it, but I'm not. It's like
Right,
something like Monty Python, because
Okay.
it's like you understand that some people are gonna watch Monty Python and just be like, "What?"
Hmm.
But other people are just it's just gonna hit them right in the funny bone. But there's a lot of people that probably watch Monty Python and are just like, "This is shit," you know. They're, they're not making any sense about anything that they're
Right.
doing. And so J Company or Tim Robbins in general, I don't think it's quite the same kind of absurd madcap humor, but it's just this weird, surreal, just random, humor. And so, yeah, I'm like, I can't say it was bad because I laughed so much, but yeah, I thought about maybe I should put it on my best list because I did laugh so much,
Right. Right.
but I can't. Because it's like,
right.
which is weird. I don't know. Because it's not poorly made. It's just
All
uh,
right. So what do you got on your best list?
my best list is like I had a little bit of trouble. I didn't do them like in a numerical order. I was just kind of throwing things out. I was gonna cheat and I was gonna pick Life of Chuck like Jubal did, but technically it's 2024 release. But
Okay.
it wasn't actually like didn't get a wide release until 2025. I think we talked about it before, but yeah, it's a fantastic movie, and it's like Mike Flanagan, the guy who did Haunting of Hill House, and then Black Mass, and what was the last thing? Fall of the House of Usher. All these
Right.
like really really great dark kind of gothic horror movies, and then he does this, which is nothing like that at all.
Right.
And I
Right.
thought he just knocked it out of the park, so that was really impressive. If I had to pick one movie that I think,
To say like if a movie gets a release at like Sundance or Cannes or something where it's not available to us in the year prior, like when it gets its major release, that's when we should consider it like its actual release.
Right.
yeah, but that's
Who of
what.
us are going to fucking Sundance or Cannes? None of us.
Right.
Cans. It's con.
I don't give a
Yeah.
Uh,
fuck, dude.
Kansas the porn version of
Yeah,
con.
I'm not going
Yeah.
to fucking cunt music festival.
Whoa, hey, take it easy.
That's what you said. You said cunt.
So if I have to pick one movie that I think is just kind of an all-around good movie that everybody's gonna like, it's F1. with Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
And, like
Yeah.
that's a movie that's just pure crowd pleaser. You know
Dude,
what I'm saying?
F1 was
Yeah,
good.
Apple TV must
It's
be nice
super
to have
good,
Apple.
and it's like it's one of those movies that like it's one of those kind of throwbacks where it's like you don't need to have some. It's not the most original movie in the world, It's kind of
Right.
like you can probably tell what the story beats are going to be,
Right.
a good half hour before they happen. If not, by the first act, you kind of know how it's going to go, though, mostly. So it's like the movie doesn't necessarily have to shock you or have a big plot twist in order to make you like it. Sometimes it's
Right.
just doing a story and telling it well is all you need to do. And
Right.
it's like they don't really do that so much anymore. Now, like for me personally, my favorite movie of the year is probably Weapons. Right? We've already talked about that. And, so I don't really need to harp on that too much. We've gone over it. But there were some other movies that I thought were really good this year, like Warfare. I think I might be the only one in that group
Oh
that saw it.
yeah. It's on my list. I do want to see it. But I remember you talking about how
Yeah.
much you liked it.
Warfare is super good. It's
Who's
like
in
kind of
Warfare?
Who is that guy?
what's his name? Will Poultice and guy who played Eddie Munson in Stranger Things.
Oh, okay.
A couple other people like you might recognize them, but it's kind of
Will Poulter, Adam Warlock.
Is that eyebrows?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's him.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
yeah,
that's really good too. Yeah.
yeah. It's like, I mean, obviously it's a war movie that takes place in the Middle East, so it's like it's not really comparable to Black Hawk Down, but it's similar in the theme of just like the chaos of like how
Mhm.
warfare is, where it's like, but this is much more contained. It's like take place in like less locations, and it's just a really, really different way to look at it. Where sometimes it's like most stressful times is when nothing is happening.
Mm,
You
right.
know, so that was a fantastic movie. And like for me, like as far as the movie that made me laugh the most, it's probably The Monkey, right? Because
Which
Joe,
one?
that one, The Monkey.
Oh
The
yeah,
the monkey?
Monkey was.
But
That was
it's like, oh my God, I didn't realize it was a comedy though until I watched it like 20, 25 minutes in. I thought it was going to be like a dark horror movie, because the preview all made it seem like a horror movie, and then it's like going to be some sort of elevated horror, and then I watch it and I'm like, oh, was that a joke? Yeah, I think that was a joke. That was funny. Yeah. And then like a 25 minutes in, I'm like, oh, so this is just jokes. It's not, but it's pretty, it's joking about some dark stuff though. Joking about, people dying in horrible ways and impalements and everything. Always good for a laugh.
Yeah.
But, but as far as TV goes, I really like Task. For me, I really, really like Pluribus, but I understand it's probably not going to be everybody's
Oh
cup of tea.
yeah. Pluribus. Yeah.
But I thought Pluribus was one of the best shows that I've seen in a while because it's kind of slow. It's not boring to me. It's not like I understand some people have a problem with it. They think nothing's happening, and I don't really agree, but I get their complaint.
Right.
Right? It's a very slow way of telling a story. It's about characters more than the plot, right?
Yeah.
It's
I
not it's
like
not about the plot, it's about how people are reacting to what's happening.
right.
And it's not relying on any big mysteries or plot twists or anything. You're
Hmm.
gonna watch a few episodes and you're gonna know everything there is to know.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
I think one honorable mention for me is Companion. I don't know if anybody else saw that.
Companion.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Companion with what's the name? Quaid with what's his name? Jack Quaid, Jack
Jack
Quaid.
Quaid. Yeah.
Yeah, Ethan
Yeah.
is was produced by the guy who directed Weapons,
Yeah.
Jack Cregger. And the less you know, the better. But go into it without it. Don't know anything about it. Check it
Yeah.
out.
All right.
Jack Quaid, Sophie Thatcher, Rupus Friend. It was a good movie, man. It was good. It
Yeah,
was
it's like one of those things they don't want to talk about it too much, right?
Right. I'll
Because
check it
there's a
out.
twist in there and everything.
I'll
So,
check it out for sure.
well, for me, for as far as the year goes, I wanted to throw out my winner and loser, for the year.
Okay. All
My
right.
winner is Zach Cregger because he came out with Weapons, produced Companion, and Weapons was one of those movies that just kind of took off. Nobody expected it to be as big as it was, and he did Barbarian first, which was kind of like weird, but it had
Barbarian.
fans.
Something about a 7 foot woman in a naked rubber suit running down people is
it's a weird movie.
it's so
But Weapons was a big smash hit, you know? And so it's now he's like, and so what is he going to do now? He's on top of the world. And his next movie is going to be Resident Evil. So I don't know how that's going to work exactly.
Yeah, not a great track record there.
Yeah, but I guess they're doing some sort of reboot, you know? It's going to be like a serious, you know, Resident Evil. My biggest losers are superhero movies because we've come a long way
Yeah,
down,
we
you
really
know?
have. We really
And
have.
it's just sort of like, I mean, I kind of enjoyed what was the one with David Harbour and it was basically the yeah. But even that is like kind of forgettable, you know. So it's just sort of like 10 years ago, you know. It's like you've come a long way. And like superhero movies are just not doing it for me. Or maybe I'm just older now because even Superman was disappointing.
Yeah.
Like all the superhero movies to me this year. Maybe I'm just an old man now.
I liked Thunderbolts, but
I liked it,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're
I
saying.
like
but it also just felt like more of the same.
Thunderbolts
Yeah.
was my favorite superhero movie of last year by far, but it was still
Right.
lackluster as far
Yeah.
as.
I would say probably the same thing, but it's not a very high bar.
Yeah.
Can I say though, since Alex brought up F1, um, I used to go out to Sears Point, which is now Infineon Raceway here in Northern California, with my dad and I was there for like live races and I was part of the pit crew, whatever. Went out and like, fixed tire berms and shit like that. And I was there for a lot of stuff. I didn't pay attention for shit because I was like 10 years old. I didn't care. And I have never in my entire life, almost 47 years, sat down and watched a Daytona or an F1 or 24 Hours at Le Mans or any of that stuff.
Hmm.
But god damn it, dude, I will watch a fucking race movie anytime you put it in front of me. And I haven't seen F1 yet. I really want to see F1, but
Dude, F1's real good. It's real
dude,
good.
It's the
Ford
same.
versus Ferrari. What was the one
Yeah,
with David Harbor that they did?
yeah, it's the
That
same
was
thing with me in sports movies. Like I don't watch
Gran
sports at all,
Turismo.
Gran
but like a good
Turismo, dude.
sports movie, it's just
Yeah,
like, yeah,
it's true.
wow. Yeah, I
Well,
don't get it.
and I'm including these race movies and sports movies. There's just something about it, dude. They just kind of grab you. Like
Mhm.
even Days of Thunder or
Sure.
even the one that Stallone did. It fucking sucked, but I'd watch the shit out of it anyway. Still fun, dude. I don't know. I don't
It's
I don't race cars. I don't drive
Yeah.
cars like that. I really
competition,
It's because they take the
challenge.
things that people like about it and just distill it to its purest
Right,
form
yeah.
of a dramatic entertainment. You
right,
know? There's none of the fluff. You're just seeing the excitement.
right, right. Yeah, F1 was worth your time. You got to check it out. Any other last minute mentions before we call it quits here? I think that's we've pretty much plumbed the depths of the
Yeah, I
best and
think so
worst of
too.
2025. All right. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We'll catch you next week. See you later.